In today's video, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about Shopify product variants, how they work, what the limits actually are, and how to get around them when your product catalog needs more options. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and this is one of those topics where most of the information online is either outdated or incomplete. If you've ever tried to add a product with a lot of size and color combinations and hit a wall, or if you've heard about Shopify's new variant limit and aren't sure what it actually means for your store, this video is going to clear all of that up, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start off with how Shopify variants actually work. So a variant is a very specific version of a product. If you sell a t-shirt in 3 sizes in 2 colors, that's 6 variants. Small red, small blue, medium blue, large red, large blue. Shopify creates separate SKU for each combination, which means each one can have its own price, inventory count, and product image. Some options are the categories you use to organize variants. So size, color, and material are options. The individual choices within each option are small, medium, large. Shopify allows you to create up to 3 options per product. The 3 option rule is important, and we're going to come back to it because it's the constraint that actually trips most merchants up. Okay, so let's talk about the real limits because I think this is important. So in October 2025, Shopify raised the variant limit from 100 to 2,048 variants per product. This was one of the most requested changes from merchants for years. And for many stores, it completely eliminates the workarounds they've been using. A product with 12 colors and 15 sizes is 180 variants, comfortably under the new limit. But here's what almost no one is talking about. The 3 option cap did not change. You can have 2,048 variants, but you still can only define those variants using 3 options. So if you sell a product that needs size, color, and material as options, you're fine. If you need a 4th option, like say size, color, material, and fit, you can't add it natively no matter how many variants you have. And that's the constraint that will still catch some merchants off guard. One more thing to check if you're on a third-party Shopify theme rather than an official Shopify theme store. Your theme may not support more than 100 variants yet. Some themes were built before the update and haven't been patched. So before you build out a high variant product, test your theme with a draft product that exceeds 100 variants and confirms everything renders correctly. So first I want to show you how to actually add a variant. So if you don't already have a Shopify account, we do have an exclusive link down in the description below. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll just go ahead and get signed up with your email. You can get a free trial for 3 days, and then it's $1 per month for the first 3 months. Okay, enter in your email, password, you know the deal. Then you'll go ahead and be logged in. So the variants are underneath each product. So we'll go ahead and navigate to product. So I already just created a sample one. As you can see, 3 variants. So all you have to do is go ahead and scroll down here. As you can see, we've got 2 variants so far, so I can add another one. Okay, we'll go ahead and add a color. Maybe we'll add... Okay, so you can add all of your variants right here. Okay, so as you can see, it won't let us add a 3rd variant. We can only, or a 4th variant, we can only have 3. Okay, so that's how you can see exactly how to add variants. Very simple. Workaround number 1, the native 2,048 limit, just use it. So for most merchants who were previously hitting the 100 variant limit, the answer is very simple. You no longer need a workaround. If your product needs up to 2,048 combinations of 3 options, Shopify now handles that natively. So again, you'll go to your Shopify admin, like I said, add your options, add your values, and Shopify will generate all the variant combinations automatically like I just showed you. The setup flow is the same as it's always been, just a much higher ceiling. Workaround number 2 is product splitting with combined listing. So if you need a 4th option, or if you're still on a theme that doesn't support the new limit, splitting your product into multiple Shopify products is the most common approach. You create a separate product listing, each handles a subset of the variants, and link them together so the customer experience stays seamless. The key to doing this well is Shopify's combined listings feature. Combined listings lets you display multiple Shopify products as a single unified product page on the storefront. The customer sees one page with all their options, your inventory and pricing stays separate on the back end. To use it, you'll need to connect your split products inside the Shopify admin using the combined listing block in your product template. The SEO downside of product splitting is real and worth knowing upfront. When you split one product into 2 or 3 pages, you split the reviews, the link equity, and the ranking potential across multiple URLs. A product with 80 reviews on one page converts better than 2 products with 40 reviews each. So if SEO matters to your store, keep splitting them as a last resort and try the app route first. Workaround number 3 is third-party product option apps. If you need more than 3 options per product, apps are the cleanest solution. Apps like Infinite Product Options, Globo Product Options, and Advanced Product Options add custom fields to your product pages, so drop-downs, color swatches, text inputs, checkboxes, without creating additional Shopify variants on the back end. The important thing to understand is how these apps work, though. The extra options they add are stored as line item properties, which means they travel with the order through to fulfillment, but they don't affect price or inventory at the variant level. So if a fourth option changes the price, like a custom engraving fee or an upgrade material, you need to handle that through the app's logic, not through Shopify's native variant pricing. Most of these apps support this, but just make sure you read all the documentation before you install. Okay, now that you understand how to add variants and some workarounds if you need more options, let's dive into the pros and cons. So the native 2048 variant limit is genuinely a great improvement that removes a lot of complexity for most stores. If you were previously splitting products or using workarounds just to handle size and color combinations, you can simplify back to a single product listing. That's definitely cleaner for SEO, better for review accumulation, and easier to manage in your Shopify admin. The honest limitation that remains is the 3-option cap. For stores selling highly customizable products like custom jewelry, personalized apparel, made-to-order furniture, 3 options still isn't enough. Apps do fill that gap effectively, but they add a monthly cost and occasionally create compatibility issues with checkout apps or theme updates. So again, you want to test thoroughly before relying on any app for a core part of your product setup. Okay, really quickly, I want to show you the different plans and pricing options of Shopify. Okay, so if you don't already have a Shopify plan, again, we have a link down below where you can get started for free for 3 days, and then it's $1 per month for the first 3 months for these 3 plans. Okay, you can pay monthly, but I'm going to go over the annual amounts because that's how you're going to get the best price. So they've got the basic plan, which is $29. This is for solo entrepreneurs. You can sell online, in person, and in AI chats. The card rates are the highest, but still competitive. You get the AI assistant for commerce, millions of tokens, and you can earn up to $5,000 in credits. Then they've got the Grow plan, and this is perfect for small teams. So this is $79 per month. You get everything in the basic. The card rates decrease a bit. You get up to 5 staff accounts and up to 87% off shipping. You also can earn up to $7,500 in credits. Then they've got the advanced plan, and this is for global reach. This is $299 a month. You get everything in the Grow. Card rates do decrease a bit. You get up to 15 staff accounts, third-party shipping rates, and then you can tailor your store by region. This is the biggest thing to note here is if you do need to tailor your store by region, you're going to need the advanced plan because the Grow plan doesn't support that. And you can earn up to $10,000 in credits. Then they've got the Plus plan, which is $2,300 per month. This is for complex businesses, so you can try for $399 for your first month. You get everything in the advanced. The card rates are the most competitive, unlimited staff accounts, fully customizable checkout, unlimited B2B, and so much more. So again, depending on where you're at in business depends on the plan that you actually need. If you're currently splitting products as a workaround and your store is on an updated theme, switching to the native 2048 variant limit is definitely worth doing. Consolidating split products into single listings is going to improve your review count, simplifies your admin, and gives customers a cleaner shopping experience. If you are building a new store with a straightforward size and color catalog, start with the native Shopify variants. No apps are needed. Add an app only when you genuinely need a fourth option or a customization type that variants can't handle. Variants sound simple, but they have layers most store owners don't discover until they're already stuck. Now you know exactly where the real constraints are and which path gets you past them fastest. Again, we do have that Shopify link if you want to get started absolutely for free down in the description below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. And if you want to see how to build a landing page that showcases your product options in the highest converting way possible, watch the bundle landing page tutorial. It's linked right after this video. This channel is dedicated to helping you start your entrepreneurial journey and build a business that actually makes money with clear step-by-step guidance at every stage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any questions or comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.